Okay, good. It's on. It's on. Good. 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 Hello, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good whenever you're watching this. And belated 4th of July, everybody. I see that we have a Russian friend in addition to CG Senpai in the chat right now. Whoa. Whoa, me. Whoa, me. Hoo-ha. Yeah. Yeah, hi. Anyway, so tonight we are going to be doing a few cocktails for 4th of July, because tomorrow I'm working. And why am I working? Well, Walmart sucks, that's why. In addition to a lot of companies that just have their American citizens, work that day. Unfortunately. So, I'm just going to pre-game, for tomorrow, and, worry not anymore, because I am drinking in honor of the... Wait, what's the math on it right now? 70, 76, let's see, it's 2024, 1776, so that's about like 13... actually, no. 76 minus 24, that is about 52. And then... Anyway, it's a big number. It's a big number, whichever or. But nonetheless, we are doing a little bit of something, a little special occasion or special drinks for a special holiday. And this has been also, as indicated in one of the, you know, comments I left, do note that if you are British, like, God forbid that you're British. God forbid that you're British. If I find out that you're in the chat, you're out. Zip. Not out. This is an anti-British zone right now. And we will not have any of your tea drinking bullshit. Only coffee levels, only coffee loving Americans right here. In addition to a lot of other people, like our Russian friend, for example. So we're going to be doing at least 3 cocktails tonight. I feel like they're going to actually be quite quick and easy. I picked them specifically because they are quick and easy. Actually 2 out of the 3 of them are pour-overs or pour-over cocktails, which you simply have like a glass of ice and then you just pour over with your ingredients. And maybe do a little bit of stirring. Though the ice will practically be doing the stirring for you. But we're actually going to go over the more complex, semi-easy type of cocktail, and that is, of course, the Army and Navy. Oh, give me a moment. We'll be going over... we will be first doing our first cocktail. We will be doing our first cocktail, that being the Army and Navy. Now, this cocktail has a little bit of a history to it. It has been served, I believe, since the 19th century, or at least the 20th century, when football or Army versus Navy football really took off. Which I assume might have been around the early to mid 20th century, and it has been a traditional drink ever since. Supposedly, it was also popularized into the grander public by another company or a cocktail club by the name of... by the name of the Army and Navy Club in Washington, D.C. But right now, we'll be able to enjoy it thusly. And how do you make this? How do you just whip this up? Well, it's pretty easy. You just are going to be mixing some gin in addition to lime juice and a little something that is very standard in a lot of tiki drinks, that being orgeat. However, for my case, it's not going to be traditional orgeat where you have to make it with almonds and yeah, that's pretty much it. No. It's not the same as regular. It's a little different from regular orgeat, which is simply almonds, orange blossom water, and no, which is simply almonds, orange blossom, and rose water combined into a syrup. This is just avocado pits. Why? Well, first and foremost, I have a minor. Actually, no, I have just a core rule as a part of this entire setup. That being, I don't use nuts, for a variety of reasons. But the other reason is that this is a little inside joke if you understand Latin. If you understand Central America / United States politics or relations, if you get my drift. And why is that? It's because this is also called Aztec Orgeat. If you know, you know. And if you know, then you know a little bit of imperialism. But anyway, outside of that, from the little taste testing I've done today with the syrup, I've been noticing that it is actually similar, but it's similar and can be used as regular orgeat in a lot of tiki drinks like Mai Tais. However, it also has a distinct floral note, which you can probably get from orange blossom or rose water. However, you're getting the same thing through just a few avocado pits, which is pretty amazing because usually you just throw those away. But if you toast them, not only are you getting the fragrance of pumpkin somehow, I don't know why, don't know how that worked, but also you get the floral notes, you get the nuttiness. And I'm not gonna lie, if I can save money on a little bit of nut, then I will do so wholeheartedly. But anyway, but yeah, back to the Army and Navy. So what you're gonna want is not only gin, but also orgeat, lemon juice, and finally, Angostura bitters, which I'm just gonna show you guys up close real quick. There we go. Which is it is a bitters. It's a type of bitters that has a lot of spice to it, or a lot of spice oils. In fact, if I remember correctly, in a sense, you can buy Angostura bitters off of Amazon without any issue. I believe it's considered, at least under regulations, some sort of extract, or in the same vein as extracts. Because don't quote me on the Amazon thing. I am just aware that it's the way that bitters or other things that are the way that bitters are regulated, at least in the United States, is that it's not classified under the same jurisdiction, or at least the same laws that regulate per se spirits, or per se beer, or per se wine. Which, by the way, this is a Prosecco house. We don't dabble in the French stuff. We'll stick with the Italian. This is from Italy, right? Okay, yeah. This is good. I'm not like Mandela effect myself all of a sudden. But either or, let's get to it. I want to further describe the thing. Here's the thing. You can buy this. You can actually use it for a highball. In fact, there's a recipe in my bartender's guide that calls for a bitters highball, which I tried beforehand, where you just take like an ounce and a half of an ounce and a half of bitters to 4 ounces or 6 ounces of ginger ale or any type of bubbly soda that you want to use. I'm just gonna quickly the bitters highball, it's 3/4 bitters to ginger ale for taste, pretty much. You pretty much pour it over you can pour it over ice and then add the ginger ale, and then you get yourself a little alcoholic fizzy drink. And you didn't hear it from me. Let's just say. Now, train of thought. Let's get rolling. And the way it's rolling is that I'm gonna grab my London Dry Gin. Specifically the London Dry Gin it calls for. And there could be a lot. I could also say a lot about gin, but unfortunately I'm not as well versed in gin as per se whiskey and rum for example. So we're going with Beefeater because it is a fine gin. It's a fine gin next to like New Amsterdam if you want to spend the extra $5 or at least $5 on my end. Yeah, we're going to be working with that, and we're breaking out the only shaker for tonight. The only shaker we'll be using tonight, and that is my Boston shaker because I love this thing and has yet to break. Now I'm thinking of maybe double straining it as well, so we're gonna pull that little thing. We're saving this bottle opener later for the Fever Tree, for the Big Red cocktail that we'll be making later tonight. And I'm gonna want to actually cut myself a half a lemon and prepare a lemon wheel, which is simply as I mentioned before, you cut a slice of lemon, make a notch in it, and so you can use it you can use it as decoration for your cocktail. We're now going to be putting this aside as we prepare to pour. As I am trying to figure things out. Should I like discuss some things or do a little bit more talking, because there's a little bit of a actually, yeah, we're doing a little bit of a minor segment right here. Last night we got a little bit of a how do I say, angry pants not wanting to donate bits my way. Well, good for him, or her, or whichever they wish to call themselves. I actually have it set up, or I've set up my Ko-fi to where if you guys donate, you guys can actually get a little bit of a pop-up on the side. No, I said it right here. I could have sworn I placed it here. Anyway, just because I'm not an affiliate, nor can I actually receive bits, if I understand, you guys can actually donate to my Ko-fi, and you guys will be shown up right here. And I'm actually going to put a little bit of a rule in, or a little bit of a caveat to it. If you guys donate, you guys can suggest a drink or a cocktail I can prepare on stream. I don't want to have that donation button as like something that gets me money. Don't get me wrong, it'll help. But the thing I want that donation, that little donation pop-up to be, is that a chance for you guys to actually participate on this stream by giving me cocktails to prepare and suffer through if they're actually if they're I don't know, like for example, like a breast milk white Russian. And I'm pulling that example not out of my ass. I'm describing something I'm gonna have to force myself to go through next week. That's something to worry about next week though. That's a future Himm kind of issue that has to be dealt with. Nothing else. Nothing else. Nope, not at all. Now, that's pretty much it. That's it. You can find the Ko-fi link in the Twitch, on the Twitch About page. And I think I have it on YouTube. If not, I'll have to add it to my, to the descriptions now, later on. By the way, if you want to donate, donate. If you don't. Anyway. Why am I, like, moving this way? Anyway. In order to start off your cocktail, per usual, you should have a cup halfway to three-fourths full of ice. When it comes down to like when it comes down to like cocktails that calls for shaken gin, I'm very skeptical or very like hesitant to actually do it. Why is that? Because I've always been trained, or at least I've always learned that gin is a very delicate spirit, or the botanicals are pretty delicate. So you're not able to like, so if you shake it, you're aerating them too much to where they don't show up in a cocktail. I've been finding a lot more recipes that involve shaken gin, and I'm wondering if that actually holds true. Which I feel like it does still hold true, but it's not as bad as, for, I don't know, if I were to perceive or known. Anyway, you're going to want to start off with 2 ounces of your favorite gin, or a London Dry gin. Preferably London Dry. I would suggest London Dry. Other gins might not actually go well. Or they do. Or they will. That depends on how juniper-y you want the drink to be. Next, we're going to have to juice a lemon. Or juice some lemon into this. You're going to add some lemon juice. About an ounce worth of freshly squeezed lemon juice. Or juice from a bottle, depending on how you want it. In my case, it looks like this half will yield about half an ounce. No, that's a 3/4 ounce. I need a little bit more to make it a full ounce. Right, that's a full ounce, right? That's a full ounce, right? Okay, so the thing about this jig is that it measures 2 ounces and 1.5 ounce. There's no like a engraving that indicates a ounce worth of liquid. So let's actually use this side or use this to measure. Okay. I might have actually underestimated how much lemon juice is involved here. Alright. Looks like I forgot to get my trash can. But no matter. We can just persist. We can always continue on. So after you're done squeezing there, you're going to pour about an ounce of lemon juice. A little bit of a wiping there. And then, a little something that I've... Hey, American, guess what? What, Brazilian? What? The fact that America could also coup your country as soon as the CIA looks at it funny? Is that what you, that's what you, asking? Huh? Free healthcare? Touché, Brazilian. Touché. Touché. But, no, you're gonna then, pour 3/4 of an ounce of orgeat. Which, again, in this case, is a Aztec Orgeat using Avocado Pits. And then, finally, you're going to be... And then finally, you're going to be throwing 2 dashes of Angostura bitters. Oh, I thought, the recipe has 1 dash. And it doesn't matter. If you want a little bit more spice to your drink, go right ahead. If you don't, I don't know. Depends on how you want it. Really, it's your drink. This is the recipe I'm using, but your palate definitely is king in this matter. All right. After you get all the ingredients in the shaker, of course, shake until the tin is frosty. Come on, there we go. Now, I'm just going to quickly wipe this area down. We're gonna pull out a martini glass. It can also be served in a coupe glass. As long as it's, I believe, a 4 to 6 ounce glass, it should work. I'm going to quickly grab our lemon wheel. Grab our lemon wheel and place... Actually, we're going to do the close-up real quick. We're going to take our lemon peel and attach it thusly. In my case, it will be double strained. I'm a little leery about... How do I say? I'm a little leery about the ice tonight. It's, I would like to keep it as, and I would also like to keep this drink a little clear, or clearer than usual. So, go right, after you're done shaking and ready to strain, double strain it between a fine enough chev and your hawthorn strainer. And so, I present all of you the Army and Navy. 2 wonderful branches of the military, with the latter being my preferred. So then again, the Army does get into some nice little shenanigans from time to time. So yeah. A little bit of a taste test right now. Let's try it. Also, can I just point out, actually we're going to do a little bit of another close-up. Can I point out how nice this, like, gold or golden liquid looks right now? This is another reason why I added the lemon wheel, just to have it pop up more, you know? Pop out more than what it would look like without a lemons, without a garnish. It looks quite beautiful. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, our local Russian friend. Now, without further ado, let's do a little bit of a taste test. Oh, wow. Oh, yeah. Okay. Okay. I'm feeling it. I'm definitely feeling it. The gin isn't gone. It definitely isn't gone. The way I would probably remake this would be if I would be that I would combine the bitters, lemon juice, and orgeat together with a dry shake. And then after that, put in the ice and then the gin and then stir it gently for about like 7 rotations. 7 rotations because I picked that up from a guy from a liquor store that was pretty knowledgeable. Here's the thing about about Pennsylvania and their liquor stores and their state-run liquor stores, mind you. They hire pretty knowledgeable people and pretty cool people that know their stuff. I assume they know their stuff. So, but what I'm getting at here is What I'm getting at here is first the bitters, the spice, the punch, the aroma of, I want to say like cinnamon or nutmeg, although I feel like those aren't the actual spices or at least the oils that are put into bitters. Whichever, or whenever I taste bitters, it always has that like Christmas taste. And then I get that vanilla or nuttiness from the orgeat, and then the lemon, and then at the very end, I get the botanicals, I get the gin, I get the dryness of it that is still there, but it's still kicking, and it's not gone. It's faint and noticeable, which I'm not gonna lie, this is not only an approachable drink, but also a very leveled drink if you know what you're looking at or looking for in the flavor profile. I like it. I really like it. Personally, I might actually remake it another day. Though I have a feeling maybe replacing it with like maybe I didn't buy this bottle just to make like this suggestion or like this waving thing, whatever. If you were to replace it with a rum, either white or like a very like funky thing like Plantation 7 year, or potentially just like Cruisin' or any type of like dark or aged rum, you can probably get a phenomenal daiquiri with this. Or at least some sort of like daiquiri tiki-esque drink. Although daiquiris are themselves thrown into the birth or the entire umbrella of tiki drinks. I'm just going to take one more sip. And we're going to put that to the side right here. I think I should have made that lemon slice. I feel like that I should make that. I should have made that lemon wheel thicker just so it stands upright. And now we go on to the second. Cocktail we'll be whipping up, which is another pour over drink. Something that I'm not too big on. And it's the big red cocktail. Before you actually like, if you ever want to actually make this cocktail or the big red cocktail, I would recommend a lager or a light lager outside of Budweiser. Why? Not gonna lie, to me, Budweiser tastes like piss water. In fact, I want to actually do a little bit more of a taste test again after many years of never having it. And maybe I'll warm up to it for it being just like some sort of like watered down barley tea. Though barley tea is phenomenally more better than, I don't know, this. Okay. It's very sweet. It's alright, do I dare do another sip? Do I dare do another sip? I'm not shotgunning this, that's for sure. I'm not Probably better if it's cold. But it's watered down barley tea. I'm just saying it's watered down barley tea. Maybe there's a little bit of like citric acid that they put in, because I do have like another like sour note to that, but outside of that, I would highly recommend like a Corona, Modelo, a lot of other light lagers in contrast to that of Bud. Flavor profile, I mean, why everybody hates Bud so much, I don't understand. So at least this year, mostly probably a lot of grifting. But before then, it's because it's a pretty, it's a very inoffensive beer, and it doesn't have a lot of defining, or at least very... It's a very common flavor, a very underwhelming beer. That's pretty much the most charitable way to put it. And for this year, it's a lot of grifting. But outside of that, let's actually let's get around to actually preparing the drink. And preparing the drink is easy. This is what I call a This is what I call a pour over cocktail. You don't have to do a lot of mixing. All you need is a spoon. You don't even need a bar spoon like this. I just have it right here because it's available to me, and it is a tool that has a lot of uses. In fact, I'm probably going to pour the beer with the... Actually, no, I have to use measurements. But no, it should be a very easy drink to come up with. In fact, when it comes down to... Here's the thing. The way I am picturing this is that there's a lot of... You have to, like... You have to be relaxed, but also careful with this drink. Because if you choose a weak beer, then both the stars of the show, that being the ginger beer, and the scotch that I have over here. I got some red label right here. Will be the most prominent. So if you want to like have a balanced drink, maybe go for Bud or a weak or a very inoffensive or very mellow beer. If you want everything to be very like hearty or like strong flavored, then maybe go for a lot of strong flavored mixers or a strong flavored scotch, which I mean like blended or the red label Johnny Walker right here should be good enough all by itself. I'm wondering how the Fever Tree will do so, because this stuff is phenomenal. This stuff is phenomenal as a ginger beer. However, it's also on its strong side compared to like Gosling or maybe even or even the Walmart brand or the Great Value brand ginger beer. This stuff really this stuff put a lot of hairs on my neck upright because of how strong that ginger is, which I feel like will at least for tonight be a good thing. Okay, it's all good. All good. I had a feeling that something fell down that could have broke, and I would have a bigger mess to deal with later on. But it's all right. So, as the name implies, we are going to just simply be pouring over. We're going to be pouring over the ingredients. No, we're going to be pouring. As the name implies, you're going to have to pour over the ingredients over ice. So obviously you're going to... be filling a glass full of ice. Preferably a highball. Why highball? Well, because we're dealing with carbonation. And why is it important to have a highball with carbonation? Because it takes more time for the carbonation to reach the spout or the rim or the opening of the glass than, for example, a rocks or even a lowball glass. Although rocks and lowball glasses are both the same thing, but then again, rock glasses could also be margarita glasses, but besides the point, let's actually... Let's fill this up. Actually, we got some ice down below, and I am gonna have to... I'm gonna have to switch to this real quick. Shut up. I don't want the moisture to get with electronics, you know? Water and electricity are not particularly, like to be together, but it's not really good if they stay together, you know? We're just gonna be moving this around. On a side note, if you want to just do a whiskey ginger and exclude the beer, go right ahead. Less ingredients, more time for you to celebrate and honor tomorrow's, or it'll just give you more time to honor the flag tomorrow, or honor America tomorrow, because less time you spend making your drinks is more time enjoying them. So, this is a simple as fuck ratio. So what you're gonna want to do is pour 2 ounces of Johnny Walker Red Label or any blended scotch. Oh, what's that? Oh, I just got a... Oh, that's a very fruity... That's fruity. That's nice. That's nice. Where's, where did I put it? There it is. I need my can opener. Oh, by the way, actually... I'm not using this. I'm not going to use this tonight. I'll be right back real quick. Here's the thing, when it comes down to bottle openers, there are a lot of things that you don't know that actually have bottle openers. One of which is a can opener. Sometimes can openers have bottle openers built into them. This is like a Walmart Great Valley brand type of can opener. And it has these little prongs right here. Oh, wait, hold on. It has these prongs right at the top here. Although these can be used for can opening or opening cans, they can also double as bottle openers, as I'm going to demonstrate real quickly right here. Whenever I can actually get a grip on this. There we go. I hope anybody else did anyone else realize that, like, over yonder ago? Just like anybody? Not just me? Please, just not me that realized this. Because I'm telling you, I was absolutely bamboozled when I opened a beer with a can opener. Anyway, next you're going to add add 2 ounces of ginger beer. You could probably use ginger ale if you want a weaker type of, a more of a weaker flavor. Or that it's, or if ginger beer is unavailable where you are at. We're going to actually do a little bit of adjustment real quick. There we go. There was a little bit of a spillage right there. I would like to have the ratios a little exact. No, you didn't? Well, DeSilva, as that PSA notes, you learn something new every single day. And then finally, you're going to be pouring another 2 ounces of Bud, or light lager. I'm gonna let this die down as I wait for it to measure out properly. There we go. I can put my finger into the into the ingredient because I'm drinking this. Don't do it. Don't do that with other people's drinks. They will look at you wrong, like you're weird. And after you mix everything, after you have everything poured over, just do a few stirs, and well, that's that. You could probably have a nice little... You could probably add like a lemon wheel, wedge, slice, whichever ore you want as a garnish. But just keep it simple for a very simple but very strong flavored drink. I've been to half of the outlets in my town looking for the stuff, so no results. Well, here's the thing. There's no shame in substituting. But then again, I know what's happening in Russia. To the reasons why that could be the case, or why Johnny Walker's not available. Again, I'm still assuming that you're our local Russian friend, my dude. But, anyway, let's just move this stuff out of the way. And, so, I present y'all the Big Red cocktail. And just going to move it forward a little bit. Nice and amber color. And, without further ado. Wait, ginger beer? I hate this. Not all of us can be actual, Not all of us can be the connoisseurs of the best things in life. Our local Russian friend. You may be a person who hates ginger beer, but to me, that just means you're a tastelet. But anyway, let's actually get to drinking this. I'm thirsty. All right. That is somewhat approachable. Yeah. I'm aware of that. I'm aware of that, Russian friend. I'm aware of that. The problem is that resupply from other countries is still stable, but it's your... Well, my friend, whatever happens under the banner of red, white, and blue, it's all good. It's all good. Unironically. So this drink is approachable, but also not. I feel like the bitterness I'm getting so far is because of the Bud. Because Bud doesn't... The way the Bud the way that the Budweiser is interacting with the Johnny Walker and the ginger beer is making it so that there's a prominent bitter note. In fact, I'm just going to double check my ginger beer real quick. Oh, that's strong. No, that's sweet. I can't fit this. Just gonna make a taste test or like a. That's sweet too. Like that's fruity. That's you're gonna make a nice fruity Scotch soda with Red Label. Oh, cherry, somewhat cherry-like, really. But this isn't. But the Budweiser. That's yeah, no. Now the Budweiser is getting bitter. That's what's causing this to be bitter. I kind of wanted to like this, but that Budweiser's really fucking ruining everything. Ah man, I should have gotten. Oh, that's what I should have gotten. I should have gotten a can of granola. Granola. No. I should have gotten a can of granola. I should have gotten a can of Corona just to see the difference between Budweiser and a proper beer, or at least a decent beer. I'm not gonna lie, I would recommend drinking this because of that bitter like note of it. I was hoping for like a barley tea or a spicy barley tea. Like a fruity, spicy barley tea kind of profile. But unfortunately, this I'm probably just gonna pour down the drain because it's not good. It's not good. I would not recommend it. And I doubt it's just because of the Army and Navy being so recently in my mouth. I doubt that's the problem, especially after I sipped at this like 3 times over. Nah, I'm not making nor drinking this again. It's just, it's a waste of Johnny Walker. That's what it is. Oh, how unfortunate. Actually, I'm gonna have to strain this real quick just so we have it for later for presentation or like having our flight right here. And the way we do that is simply drying our shaker out, placing our hawthorn right here, and pouring thusly, so that we can save this for later because I don't need my shaker anymore, or shaker right now. You know, the good thing about tonight's selection of cocktails, I don't have to spend another hour wiping or cleaning everything up. That's always good. That's always good to have quick cleanup, so that you can just like relax, enjoy yourself, and such. We're gonna leave that there. Actually, what do I do with this? What do I do with this? I don't have a can. I don't have a trash can either. I can't deal with this ice. I'm going to toss it into the trash can down below. I'll worry about soggy, wet bags another time or another day. Alright. Now, for our next one, You don't particularly need to be... You don't have to make it alcoholic or have it alcoholic. What I could really recommend everyone doing, or anyone that cannot drink alcohol, is simply put a combination of sparkling cider to Sprite. I believe a good 2-to-1 combination would be a spectacular or a good way to do so. However, for our next cocktail, we're gonna have to do a little bit of rimming. And I'm not gonna lie, I am happy to do a little bit of rimming. And I am really, really, really big on rimming my glasses now. It's ever since last week when I rimmed the margarita. Just like, I don't know, it makes things nice and pretty for some reason. Also, hello there! Hello there, Humbertop14. How's it going? Welcome to the stream. You're a first-time chatter again. Another first-time chatter, people. We have another first-time chatter. Let's make sure that he's very, he, she, whatever they go by, are bullied. Or not. I don't know. Are you American? Are you American? Are you British? At this time, especially, aren't you Britpongers have to be asleep by this time of hour or by this time of night, by chance? If, of course, in the lines or the realm that you are British. And if you're American, welcome to the club. We are doing American or at least 4th of July inspired cocktails. Himm-Chan eats babies, by the way. I do. Because they are annoying. They cry too much. And the way to silence them is by eating them. Anyway. Let's actually get to whipping this up. So, our recipe here calls for vanilla vodka. Like last week, I could not find vanilla vodka. Or actually, no, 2 weeks ago, I could not find vanilla vodka. Yeah, it's true. I'm that baby. Yes, I have consumed the baby. Nope, I am Me amigo. You are part of the pack. You're a part of the same continent. Welcome aboard. As long as you're not British, you're more than welcome. Even if you're French Irish or French Irish American, you are welcomed in these parts. Just make sure we have made this a anti-British or anti-Britbonger zone right now because they know what they did to cause July 4th. So if you know, and I hope you know, you know. So, like 2 weeks ago, I wasn't able to find vanilla vodka. I'm still figuring out whether or not whipped Smirnoff is equivalent to that of vanilla Smirnoff, which they are two different products, but they also sport the same vanilla or like a vanilla creaminess or a vanilla cream kind of taste. Yeah, I know. No problem. Cool. Awesome, amigo. Thank you very much, Humbletop, for following the Legion and joining the Legion. Welcome. I'm on board now? Nice. Also, on my screen, I didn't see my pop-up, unfortunately. That's weird. That shouldn't happen. But I did hear it, so at least I get half credit for that. So we're gonna have to rim a champagne flute. And why is it called a champagne flute? Well, it's because it's like it's not only a stem glass, but also it is a very narrow and tall glass right here. And what are we rimming it with? before we actually pour the booze, if you will. Well, we're going to be using some vanilla frosting. And after we dip it in, or rim it with vanilla frosting... Sorry, continue with the cocktail? No, don't worry about it. I have to do better with that. I have to do better with that, don't worry about it. There's always going to be like a tech issue here and there, which hampers my my feeling that I'm somewhat being semi-professional or semi-pro, but that's on me. That's on me. Don't worry about it. You are watching me. I am here to do a performance, and that performance involves rubbing some vanilla frosting on a champagne flute. Now, I assume that the site that did it used melted frosting, but I am getting a decent head. Well, a decent rubbing with this. And once again, if you're going for a non-alcoholic option, you can just mix sparkling cider with Sprite or any other lemon-flavored or lemon-lime-flavored drink of your choosing. I'm actually going to do a little bit of a close-up right here, just so you guys can see it properly. And the benefit of this frosting, or adding this frosted rim, this glazed rim, if you will, is that you guys can actually see the top, which kind of is kind of difficult with these glasses with transparent things on a blue screen. So, okay, it's a little bit. Let's do a little bit of an artist's smear, just to evenly like distribute this on top of the glass. And hopefully, as I am putting candy on, it shouldn't dry. I'm probably going to give the rest of that icing to my co-workers because I have no cakes to ice right now, unfortunately. So, after you rim the flutes, you're going to be rimming said flutes with some Pop Rock candy. I couldn't find, like, Pop Rock brand candy, or Pop Rock pop candy brand stuff. So we're going to have to do with, some off-brand stuff. But I feel like they'll still be good enough. And of course, as to keep with the red, white, and blue type of color coordination or theme, you're gonna go for some red and blue Pop Rock candy. I feel like the default Pop Rock brand candy already is red and blue if the last time I had it. And the last time I had it, or at least by memory, it was back when I was in Chuck E. Cheese and trying to figure out if I can make Pop Rock candy juice or soda by just like pouring a shit ton of it in water. Turns out it did not do anything, and I just had like watered down Pop Rock candy flavored water. And then we're going to be doing one more close-up just to see all. You see the little bit of a smear here. Now, I'm just actually going to mix this up just a little bit. Not enough. Not a lot. I kind of want it a little rough. A little bit of a rough mix. Just so it's a little bit... Just so it's like... distributed... Actually... Yeah, I'm going to stick with my plan. Just so that there's like one side that is blue, the other side that is red. Because, I feel like having that would give us a little bit of a stripe look, while also distributing candy a little bit. Of course, slapping it a little bit. Just to get some bits off, and we got ourselves a little bit of a good rim right here. Once again, not very uniform, but I say it's always good to have a non-uniform rim, just in case people may or may not like a lot of the rim. Pop Rocks are those candies that explode in the mouth, right? Yep, they are. Pop Rocks you throw into your mouth, it bursts and crackle and pops, similar to like Rice Krispies. So yeah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong right there. In fact, I'm just going to do a little bit of a childhood habit of mine. Yep. That's going to be peachy in my mouth, all right. So, once you get your glass rimmed and ready, you're going to be pouring You're going to be pouring 1 ounce of vanilla vodka. In our case, it's going to be lemon vodka because of supply and trying to do my research, or my lack of research, whatever. So yeah, pour 1 ounce of vanilla or lemon vodka to the bottom. Make sure you're not hitting the rim, by the way. Otherwise, it goes into the drink, which isn't very good. Why? Because you don't want to have little bits and pieces floating around in a clear drink. It's not really peachy that way, or not very nice to look at. Next, you're going to open some Prosecco, or if you want to be a little fancy, a little bit of a Frenchy French, or a very rich person, a rich important guy, if you will. You're going to use champagne or other expensive sparkling wine. For me, it's going to be Prosecco, because I ain't big on that. I'm just hoping this doesn't explode in my hand. Ah. Oh. Oh yeah. Okay. The little bottles are not as violent as the big bottles. Okay. Say bonjour to anyone, right? Yeah. But no. You're then going to pour, I believe, a 1-to-1 ratio of Prosecco to Sprite. There isn't really a right way to do this, or a wrong way to do this. Oh wait, no, you're going to pour the rest of the way up until you leave about an ounce to then top with Sprite or other lemon lime soda. In our case, it's going to be Sprite. Why? Because I don't trust Starry. Anyway. Actually, speaking of Starry, does anyone know what Starry is? Starry is a lemon lime soda that actually replaced Sierra Mist. If you don't know Sierra Mist, it's another lemon lime soda that was produced by PepsiCo. That I guess didn't cut on for one reason or another, and got replaced by Starry. Which is unfortunate because I used to back during like middle school, my grandparents would bring us to like Rehoboth, Delaware, Rehoboth Beach, Delaware, and when they stocked the sodas or the soft drinks, they also stocked these little cans of Sierra Mist grapefruit, I believe, and I was big on those so much. I'm gonna quickly okay, I see. That's why. It isn't a cork. It's a just screw top. Okay. That's cool. That's good. And you can save the press. Did I do that right? Why can't I put it back on? Wait, unless... Oh, it's lefty-tighty, not righty-tighty. What is happening? Why are you being so difficult? Is it because I have to keep this? Whichever, or Prosecco, great, because you can save the bubbly for later. Whatever, or. And so, just push and turn it? Is that how it works? Could have sworn it was just... I'm not getting it. I'm not getting it. I'm not getting it. I mean, you gotta see what I'm doing, right? Is that... I'm pushing it! Anyway. I guess I guess now I present you confetti. I present you some confetti champagne. A nice little combination of, well, supposedly vanilla, apples, and lemon lime. And of course, I say apples is because Prosecco has a strong apple flavors or apple profile. However, we also have some vanilla icing to lick up. So I'm just gonna enjoy this little bit of a kiddie adult drink right here. All right. That's approachable. That is a very approachable drink. I'm not too happy the fact that there's not a lot of carbonation. That could also be the fact that could be the Sprite or the Sprite I'm working with right now, or something happened to that Sprite. Actually, no, it still has carbonation. Weird. Probably it's just because it's... And again, I don't know. I don't know what happens here. Or what happened with the elect thing. I could put my apple liqueur in it, right? Yeah, go ahead. I'm gonna say this. This is a simple drink. It has a very simple profile. It has, for me at least, because of the lemon vodka or vodka citron, it has a strong lemon apple profile with, of course, that's pretty much a lemon apple profile with the vanilla icing and Pop Rocks being a nice, like a little bit of a pizzazz. However, I feel like it can improve by just using any type of liqueur or any type of liquor that you prefer to use, really. I don't know. Maybe is whiskey and champagne a good combination? I doubt that. I feel like Scotch and champagne, or Scotch and Prosecco would be a good combination. But nah. Oh, actually, you know what this needs? You know what this needs? Bitters. some bitters. We're going to stir it a little bit. Get a little bit of a fizz right there. Take that back in. Alright. Alright, it's slightly better. It's slightly better. It's slightly better. It tastes warm. It tastes definitely warmer than usual. But, no, this can... Even if this isn't served on, like, the 4th of July, this can be a very, like, fancy, or at least, like, a very, like, decorated, spritz. Or, like, a wine spritzer. Which a little bit more kick because of the vodka. But, I mean, to me, it's fine. It's inoffensive. It doesn't have much going for it. However, for the average, drinker, I feel like they could really enjoy this. Just simply because of its, apple, lemon, sweetness, and, carbonation, because, I mean, like, if it's a hot summer day, having this drink, probably with or without the icing, can really go a long way with cooling you off. Because, you know, alcohol is that, like, has, like, that cooling effect, or at least that, or even the acid, or at least the citrus right here would allow your saliva to, like, build up a little bit more and cool you off more. Yeah. And I'm not even drinking. I'm not even drinking it anymore. I'm just like... Yeah. But, no. I think... Alright. I think that is all we are doing tonight. I'm just gonna reset everything. Well. Well. Just gonna quickly wipe this down and get everything presented, or presentable. I think that will be it. Okay, so I'm actually gonna put these in a little bit of a ranked position. So for the... Where's my straw? Where did I put my straw? Oh, over here. There we go. I'm gonna give the Big Red a little bit more of a chance. Nope, tastes like shit. Still tastes like shit. Fuck that. That's the worst cocktail I've actually had. I'm not gonna lie. And I know what's the worst cocktail, or at least the bad cocktails in the world, because I've made them during my college years when I was still experimenting with alcohol. But no, don't drink this. Don't make the Big Red cocktail. I'm debating whether or not to actually cut this out of the fucking VOD. Great. Maybe it could improve by using another beer. I hope you can find, like, maybe in, like, a... What is it called? A Meissen? Meise beer, which is a Oktoberfest-esque, or a Oktoberfest seasonal type of beer, or it's a sweet, malty beer. I feel like that would actually go well with this. But as it stands with the Bud Light, or no, with the Budweiser, fuck it, it's going down the drain. So we're going to place this as the bottom rung ranking for tonight. The confetti cocktail, or confetti champagne, It's average. It's simple. You should drink it. It's cool. It's easy to make because it's just a matter of just pouring everything into a champagne flute. And you can actually adjust the amount of Prosecco/champagne to Sprite depending on your taste. How was the first drink made? So, Humpertop. If you go to my go to the About page, we have links to my YouTube channel, which has all the recipes in the YouTube description below. If you want to subscribe there, do so. It's greatly appreciated. But ultimately, if you want to make the first drink, which was this Army and Navy cocktail, you can read it down in the YouTube description or this VOD's YouTube description down below. But just to simply put, you throw all the ingredients into a shaker, a half to 3/4 full of ice, shake it, and then serve it in a cocktail glass. So yeah, and of course I'm not like trying to do this like as a means to like promote myself, though it helps. It's just a matter of like spreading the word on how this stuff is made, because I can probably go on and on about like how I made this lemon wheel, but we're kind of at the somewhat at the endish part of the stream right now, and which we can just like make this into like more of a just chatting area or just chatting segment right now, because I always like to keep these around like 2 hours. Not for like any, actually for many reasons, because the auto processor for these streams that turns some of these things into clips goes faster if I do it in 2 hours. But also it's like, you know, it's always good to have like give you guys a little bit more time to invest. Anyway, back to everything. The confetti cocktail or confetti champagne right here. You can adjust the Prosecco to Sprite. So if you want like a more of a sweet lemon lime flavored drink, you can just push on with the or continue just pour in more Sprite rather than use it as a topper or a top. Or you can actually customize it, or just avoid rimming it and just drink it as is without any sort of like any pizzazz. Because, like I said before, the less time you spend making cocktails, the more time you spend drinking them. And when it comes down to alcohol, that's pretty much it. You should just drink it, or you should be able to drink it. Or if you can't, then explore mocktails. Mocktails are a wonderful world of flavors and a whole universe of depth. Once and this is definitely a promotion of r/mocktails, although I'm not even sponsored by them or got any money because of them. But anyway, customize if you wish with the champagne. Subscribed here. Awesome. Thank you very much. And I should have had the. Why is my Streamlabs, you bastards. You unlovable bastards. Streamlabs turned off or inactive. Did not activate my YouTube alerts. That's why I didn't see you subscribe or the subscribe button pop up like on Twitch. Fuck them, the unlovable bastards that should be thrown out with the bathwater. I'm going to turn it on just to have that settled. Yeah, log into with Twitch. Blah 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 blah. Dashboard. Cloudbot. Oh, yeah. Wait, that's another person. Oh, actually, hello there, Luna. I wonder how people select their usernames. I mean, like, I originally, for the longest time, I went with my Xbox name, but, Xbox name when I was exploring the internet, but Lunar Echoes, or Lunar Echoes 87. Well, what's the story behind that? That's a very particular username. Not gonna lie. I mean, yeah, there is Humbertop V14, but that's like, I think of that as like maybe like a Dark Souls, or at least like a Copper, or like a Copper Top, or Copper Bot, or Copper something, like some sort of Batman reference, or at least Batman adjacent or like sounding name. But Lunar Echoes, Either way, welcome to the Legion. Hope you follow us long and steady. Anyway. But the real star of the show, of course, is the higher proof. I am a pro chef bartender. I can make a... can you make a bloody virgin super spicy? I mean, it should be. Well, first and foremost, welcome. I'm actually a... You are a chef. I am a cook. I'm a line cook. So I'm actually very honored and very I'm thankful for you following, because I am expecting you to I'm actually expecting you to like get on my ass for some things, or at least my ass for some techniques I learn along the way, or I've learned during my years working behind the grill. My name and my first name. Oh, that's what the story behind. Okay, that's interesting, Humber. But to answer your question, Lunar Chaos. Lunar Echoes. By the way, people, I put my streaming computer on this end, or at least this area, so I don't have to like lose tracking whenever I want to like turn to the left or something. My left, your right. But no, Jack and Coke for me. I can make you a bourbon ginger. But just to like finalize the ranking, the Army and Navy is definitely the cocktail that you should probably try first, or at least set your expectations, or at least make bulks of and serve to your family or friends or whatever this July 4th, because this stuff is great and meant to be shared, and great to, it has a lot of depth. But it's a very approachable drink. Don't make this with Budweiser. But again, just to finally answer Lunar Echoes, I can make you a very spicy Virgin Bloody Mary. I can also make you a bourbon ginger. Unfortunately, I do not have any Coca-Cola or any Pepsi or any form of cola that is pretty much standard when it comes down to bars. And that's simply, let's see, I can spend some wild turkey. I don't mind. I don't have a Jack either way, so you're gonna have to deal with our house's bourbon. So I don't have my glassware. I don't have my glass. I'm trying to extend the stream, and I don't have my glass. And okay, so I'll be back real quick. I'll be right back. As indicated by this little animation I made. All right, I got a highball glass real fast, and per usual, in order to start off with a Jack and Coke, or in our case, a bourbon and ginger, because I have no cola, we are going to be first throwing into the glass a lot of ice, or ice up to the rim, or at least near the rim. And then we're going to throw in... Let's do a little bit of a close-up right here so you guys know what's happening. Next, you're going to be throwing in about... an ounce and a half of bourbon of choice. In our case, it's going to be Wild Turkey because it is a solid bourbon. And then you're going to be pouring your ginger beer to the top. Unfortunately, I do not have any limes right now because I was not expecting it, but there we go. As a little bonus to the stream, I present y'all a bourbon ginger. Or ginger bourbon. Whichever that lady told me what it was when I was serving like a theater's worth of women watching a movie. Or an event. I worked in a big cruise ship. I have 2 jobs, same time, chef, and I need to be a bartender. That sounds great. That sounds very nice. Very nice, insofar I'm aware of the whole entire conditions of working on a cruise ship. And I definitely, I'm not talking about just solely the clientele. Oh man, ginger and bourbon. Oh. I miss that flavor. I miss that flavor. That's a climb. That's a very... Deny. Okay. Weird. It's a good thing I have a security bot. Okay, what is this? Okay, looks... Do I actually have to start translating? I have underpaid and overworked. Yes, that sounds right. I'm just going to quickly Google that. Please translate? I don't think I want to I don't know if I can translate that. Moonshine or something? Unfortunately, I have no moonshine. Or especially real moonshine. I'm not talking about like the stuff that is sold in stores or under regulation. I don't have unregulated corn whiskey, that's for sure. Yeah, don't translate it? Yeah, I thought so. Thank you very much, man. Unfortunately... Let's see... Mute. I can mute, right? Let's see, mute. Wait, why am I using just the OBS here? I can just pull up the, What does it say? I don't know. I'm not looking it up. Don't know about what you guys are doing. Alerts. Stream manager. You're gonna... Actually, no. No, I'm just gonna quickly... I'm just laying down the hammer. I don't trust that. I don't trust that. Okay. Something with the word, something. Cha-cha, real smooth. Unfortunately, do I actually have to, like, do I have to actually lay out the, law with Streamlabs, or actually keep up? That's about right. That's a weird way to put it. I mean, am I? No. Anyone have any questions? Actually, I want to actually talk with you Luna real quick, at least within our exchange right now between like the, you know, the chat box and Wade right now. So, you worked in a cruise. You're underpaid and overworked. How are the customers like? I'll let you slowly Karen, so I assume they just become a blur. Oh no. Oh yeah. Oh no. I'm definitely not. Yeah, for that kind of stuff. Really troubles me, and I feel like I might need to start implementing. Oh my gosh, that is a fucking ugh. A lot of auto moderated or auto mods are, I believe, trained on English, or mostly on English related things, or at least the English language rather than that of other languages, like that of, I assume that is Arabic. I assume it's Arabic. So that stuff can definitely slip by the bots or the moderators right there, which I may or may not need to start getting people involved with the moderator shit. Okay, that's weird on my end. It's like, why is Karen censored? Why stream? Why is Karen censored on at least on my Twitch app? It could just because I haven't set the setting up for that way. Anyway, one of the Karens said to go back to a country. Okay, I can't say the rest of the comment. It be like that. It really be like that. I work in a workshop to personalize objects. I won't go back to Karen's. That's the benefit of working in the trades, my friend, or at least working in a trade that makes you very independent or outside of that demographic. So I feel like you might encounter Darren's though. I feel like the workshop stuff would definitely have a wide male demographic or client base or customer base. So I expect maybe a Darren or two right there, or a boomer that can't really get his shit together. Yep, I'm probably gonna save the Army and Navy for tomorrow. And this is gonna be my drink for the week. Or second drink for the week, so to speak. Just like, as a memo, as per, I don't know, like Twitch guidelines and shit. I don't binge drink. We do not binge drink on the stream. We are just, we sip and maybe try out a full glass of whatever that we have or favor the most. Right now, I'm favoring this bourbon ginger. Fuck you, fly. One time, Darren attacked one of the staff. Got 7 people taken down on the floor. He was a big guy. Okay. So when it comes down to like taking down people, and if that guy was big, that guy is definitely not one to be you're not supposed to mess with him. That's for sure. Oh wow, that was scary. That's scary. Definitely scarier than what I've encountered working the line. I mean, there was this one time when I assume a guy in his teens or a young adult fella, got in a brief, and I say very brief, fist fight with a firefighter. I don't know really the context behind what happened, but I know for a fact that the firefighter got pissed off by the guy, And probably defended himself. That, of course, is my bias, Joey, because I have a strong affinity for our boys in red. Oh yeah, the link and such. If you want to join, do so. In fact, because that is open and actually popping up, I'm actually going to keep my eyes on the Discord real quick, just in case I need to throw out the banhammer from here and there, just in case we get any undesirables. Anyway, if you want to join the Discord, go ahead. I don't mind. I hope you guys enjoy that as much as I do. We have a lot of memes and a lot of sass. Wait, alcohol level was super high? Oh, no wonder you were... No wonder it took 7 guys to pin him down. He was fighting like it was his last battle towards Valhalla. That's what happened. That's what happened. He knew he was stuck. He knew he was able to get out of this without losing his pride. So instead of losing said pride, he took up the sword, yelled, screamed, shouted at the top of his lungs, and just fought his way. For one reason or another. I've joined your Discord. My name is Mecha Kid. Mecha. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. Thank you very much. I'm actually going to quickly greet you there, because here's the thing. Here's the thing about Discord and I really hate that. I fucking hate with a passion how the greeting system is, or wave to say hi. That meh. It's so basic. It's so simple. So I'm gonna drop you some gifts, because I welcome everyone with a distinct, or at least very, very distinct gift. So, welcome, YouTube. It was, let's see, entertain. I am Hero. Cool. It was Chat GPT. Make my name on Discord. All right, that'll Okay, so I suppose that's one way to It's definitely one way to make a username for I'm reading too much into it. I'm like thinking, why do you have to use AI to pick out a username? I wonder. I also was drunk. Okay, that's it. Okay, now that explains it. AI and alcohol. Not even once. And I say not even once. It's because you had to actually use an artificial intelligence or a random number generator to pick out your name. Which actually, the more as I'm talking or trying to lay out that thought, yeah, that was me when I was on Xbox, or I started playing on Xbox Live. Yeah, I stuck with my name. Wait, am I getting the bonk? Am I getting a bonk? Wait, is it? Streamlabs, are you on or not? Are you on or not? Ah, yes, the bonk is on. Yes. Unfortunately, I did not hear it. Why? Do I have to like boost the sound of it by chance? I mean, it's at 50%. I can barely hear it right now. We're gonna boost it at like another 10. And boost that by at least a decibel on my end. And just to make sure that my properties are on, all of them should be output. Right? Yeah, monitor and output. I should have been hearing them. Unfortunately, I'm not. But anyway, to be honest, Team likes to talk. Yes. Yes, he likes it a little too much. I do. I like getting bonked over and over again. For one reason or another. I either do like try and I want to emphasize try to monitor my sass. But also, you know, it's always good to hear the coconut. Actually, speaking of coconuts, everybody, I want to give you guys a hypothetical. Imagine that you have crash landed on an island full of coconuts. Alright? Alright? And on this island, there was another survivor. It's weird. I like it. So, yeah. As it turns out, there's another survivor that has collected all the coconuts. Now, because you have crash landed, or for one reason or another, your legs are broken, and you can't access the coconuts. One time, ordered the chicken medium rare. How stupid do you have to be to think that way? I can't ask. No. I can't ask who ordered that. Or who could have ordered that. Because there's a person that actually did. And I'm sure there's a lot of people that still do. But chicken's not steak. Poultry's not steak. Unless you're talking about like duck. Duck's a different story. Duck you can cook medium rare or even medium. Or dare I say rare. And you should be fine because it's a red meat. Same thing with ostrich. And a lot of poultry that is... which would also qualify as like red meat. Chicken, on the other hand, as a person who actually has eaten undercooked chicken and hated every moment of it afterwards, I wish that Karen the best of health. Despite knowing for a fact that Karen is not healthy at all. So anyway, this fella has gathered up all the coconuts. Old Fast is a good game. Never played it. I assume I've actually seen it. I assume I've watched it a few times over. I was angry in the fucking god. One chicken medium rare. Only a Karen believe are so pro in food industry. Medium rare only Karens believe are pro in the food industry. I show up and I just hear nuts. Well, here's the Rains, I'm trying to get through the Coconut Island meme, you know, the big meme. If you Rains knows what I assume Rains knows what I'm talking about, or at least something like this, that copy pasta. I hope. I wonder. Are we on the same wavelength, Rains? You know what the Coconut Island hypothetical is? I'm sorry, bad English. It's not my first language. My dude, okay. Here's the thing. You're ESL. You're typing out fun. You're typing out fine. The way I'm... the thing is, I'm more worried about me stuttering so much. But right now, especially when I am just like... I'm just like sipping on a couple ounces of bourbon right now. But no. You're doing fine. You are spectacular right now. As an ESL. English secondary language. Whatever. Whichever or. I like some baked coconuts. And maybe, yep. Maybe you do. You know, it's the hypothetical where a guy lands onto an island with broken legs with another guy who gathered up all the coconuts, and then there's like a whole entire debate over whether or not that's coercion. It's coercion, whether or not to fuck him off. Anyway, Now. You can speak Russian, French, Norwegian, a tiny bit of Spanish, Romanian. Well, that dwarfs my selection of languages. I only have bits and pieces of, I suppose, like Italian, Japanese, Chinese, and I only say bits and pieces of Chinese because I know how to at least somewhat pronounce the Shin. Wait, hold on. How does it go? Zhao. Yeah, the Zhao Shin Han Hong Gong Yon Ming and Qing dynasty. Or Xing. Yeah, Xing dynasty. Xing, Shi, because Q is more Shi or Shi kind of pronunciation. Bits and pieces. The strongest secondary language I actually have is Spanish, and as De Silva knows how I am, especially from last week's Persona de Blanco is or Blanca is it's definitely I should really visit I should definitely I should dabble in Duolingo during my off time. I know all the Chinese I know is food names. Hey, that's good. That's good. As long as you can properly, somewhat pronounce it to where the person you're ordering somewhat understands, or actually, you know, my homie, I'm going to throw you some more. I'm going to throw you an extra wonton or two your way. All right, just for pronouncing that right. Just for pronouncing that way in a sea of a bunch of Karens that tell me otherwise. I'm just going to throw you a few wontons your way. Enjoy that. Just for pronouncing that. I'm Mexican and I'm trying to understand all Himm saying is lightly velocity. Okay. Touche. I am a fast talker, especially with some alcohol in my system. I'm actually trying to look into getting some closed captions for the stream. I assume I'm going to have to actually make that into a separate browser source, which I then have to figure out where to put it. Maybe here, or maybe up here, maybe with the text box or chat box right here. Because the logos are nice and all, but I don't know. I have to figure it out. Maybe I'll just a actually no, just a plain, or at least in the bartending areas, or at least this bartending place, we can place it right here, or the subtitles or the closed caption right here, so that's not only you, just so that we have a better back and forth, because as Humber is talking about it, and I assume definitely our local Russian friend, me talking this fast or like this, it's kind of going to be hard for ESL, or at least people that aren't so familiar with English, so to speak, unfortunately. Yeah, it's American Day, rabbit. Rabbit. Oh yeah, Ko-fi, the Ko-fi page is up. Or the Ko-fi has that, or the Ko-fi bot has that. Oh yeah, I put it for an hour. I just forgot about that shit. Oh, comments CAVA? Oh yeah, I think that's what it's called. The way I'm expecting it to work is that I'll put it through my regular mic setting, so that it's not fuzzy with the whole entire change or whatnot. Yeah, that's pretty much what I'm talking about. That we should really work out, because what I don't want to end up being is like that one Marine, Hosho Marine, clip where a person comes in saying that they're learning Japanese, and they're and they're happy that they're able to comprehend her, and that it's great, and it's all great. I can actually interact with my Oshi. And then she went into a rat god mode and completely obliterated every single ounce of dignity that good fella had. Personally, I love the fuck out of that clip. But secondarily, personally, I don't want to end up like that. Bon. Random grandfire? Is that a good? What is a kilometer? Boom, boom, boom. What is a kilometer? I don't know if my mic's actually picking up my gurgling, like. I'm not sure if it's actually coming through or it's actually like being suppressed by like the limiter or whatnot, but just imagine me like being like absolutely fucking gremlin like right there. Sorry if I start speaking French. Hey, look, this isn't a anti-French stream. This is a completely anti-British stream. Here's the thing. If you start speaking French, understandable. The French, I don't hate entirely. I just don't tolerate them. That's it. I'm intolerant towards the French. However, I hate the British even more, and I am unwilling to favor them at all. They deserve every single punishment or any sort of ire coming their way. Alright? The French, not so much, despite my disdain towards them. Jaja. I know, I assume what Jaja is. Potato. Potato? Wait, is the British, is the way the Brit, do our Britbonger allies across the pond actually say potato? Like potato? Sort of like that? I hope not, because I might actually fund or start a lobbying group which brings us out of a defense pact with Britain and let it fend itself off with the rest of the wolves out there. Okay. Du vens to France? Do I live in France? Okay, here's the thing. I'm familiar with Spanish because I took it not only in high school but also as college. I was able to actually read it enough to where I was able to incorporate articles from the University of Madrid, or Universidad de Madrid. And here's the thing about Spanish, or a lot of Romantic languages, is that they transfer very well between each other. And yeah, I can read that. I can at least somewhat understand it. No. That's how Mexican spelled in French. That's new. Alright, that's interesting. Huh. Going back to the red app because tonight I'm just neglecting them. I got fireworks outside my house, my windows right now. Yeah, that's been my case for the whole entire week. I don't know what's up with my locality and firing off fireworks so early or before 4th of July, but you know, I guess people do people, or they do you, or they do they. Whichever. Hasty. Can I have my tea and... Do I have my tea and crumpets? And it quits. It is my crumpets quit. Oh my gosh. I know for I know for example that I know for a certain that there are British uwu voice clips out there or videos out there, and I hate the fact that they exist and they will likely end up on my timeline. My bar is a little sticky right now, so as we are like you know chatting and shit. I'm going to do a little bit of a cleanup. Or at least the cleanup of cleanup for clean. Oh, you're Scottish and Lithuanian. Nice. Nice. That you are hearty. You are a hearty person, that's for sure. Now the stream. yeah, it'd be like that. It's polyglot. Yep. Yeah. But isn't that just like that? Isn't that America? Is that a lot of Is that just a lot of America? A polyglot conglomerate of people, a melting pot, if you will, coming together, talking. I mean, to me, everyone right here, despite miles away from the border of the United States, are temporary immigrants. And as temporary immigrants, you are entering the United States, speaking your language, bringing your culture, and I'm taking it, of course, and I'm comprehending it, and I'm enjoying it. A share of ideas, if you will. Yeah. Bound together through this network of ones and zeros that we call the internet. We're not we're not fucking British. Fuck the British. Fuck the Elizabeth II. Yeah. Good. I want more anti-royal sentiment in my chat. That's for sure. Fuck the British. Fuck the crown. Fuck them. Fuck the monarchy. And also fuck this drink in particular. Do I just like sip on this again as we talk or something, or? People doing people? Kinky. Yeah. It'd be like that. Arriba todos los países a huevo. God damn, I need to actually brush up on my vocabulary, or my vocabulario. Brains, we don't chug, we sip, so that we can enjoy a drink one. I don't want to sip this. I don't want to chug it. I'll chug the champagne though, that's for sure. What the fuck? What? Come on. What's going on with my... okay. Sorry about the music delay. As it turns out, my headphones... my Bluetooth headphones are very, sensitive. There we go. There we go. It's empty. I'll chug that. Scotland, independent country, 1,000 years. For about 1,000 years. The British almost caused a Holocaust from the people, or from my people, between 1645 to 1700. I'll believe that. I don't care if it's biased. I will not care if it's biased. Anything that is against the British, especially during this stream, especially how long before? About 3.5 hours, on my end at least, before the United States gets its independence. or so it actually starts getting the party started for Independence Day. Yeah. Yeah. Fuck the British. Try to say it. Arriba todos los, hold on. Arriba todos los patis, a la boue. I don't know why I went for the French pronunciation there. Don't know why. It should be more arriba todos los patis. No, don't go for the patis, as if I'm a makeup wearing or Mercury makeup wearing aristocrat. Arriba todos los patis a level. About 100,000 Scottish people die every year. I'll accept it. I'll accept it for now. I'll accept it. Like 100,000 people. That sounds a lot. That sounds like a lot. But I'll still accept it. I wouldn't even doubt that Scotland suffered from a potato famine like the Irish across the strait. At the hands of the British too. I wouldn't bet that. I wouldn't doubt that. Not gonna lie. Been a while since I had like Duncan Hines icing. It's great. Nice, sweet, little, very creamy. Why am I wiping my face with sanitizer? Oh dear, that should be a no. Paeses. Wait. Paeses. I hope I'm pronouncing it right now. Paeses. So arriba todos los paeses a huevo. I have to like try them. Trying to like it's a little bit, just to like keep it like a little steady, a little bit more rhythmic, rather than like a Frenchie. 50-50? I'll take it. The Irish potato famine was the most, not the easy, it wasn't just easily preventable. It was the most preventable famine. Where, yes, international aid came in to stop it. Actually, unfortunately, one of the international aid instances was the massive import of corn by the United States to Ireland in order to prevent further famine or further casualties. The problem is that corn actually has to undergo through a process for it to actually be edible or digestible, which a lot of the Irish were not at all familiar or were not at all knowledgeable on. So sure, they got the food, but they weren't preparing it right so it can be eaten later, yeah? And it's not just like, I mean, like, yeah, corn can just be ground up into cornmeal, but it also has to go through a little bit of a chemical process in order for it to actually, be edible, be digestible by people. Something that the many native people of the Americas figured out pretty quickly with the grain, but unfortunately the Irish were not too familiar with. But it's good. I'll take it. I'll take that also. You know. There we go. Anyway. What are you smoking? What are you smoking? You just boil it? No. You have to put it through a entire. You have to throw. Come on. Okay, if I remember correctly, at least when I was, if I know right, if I remember correctly, you have to boil it in a acid or like a lye-based solution, if I remember correctly, or like or at least what I remember when studying Aztec or Mayan cultures is that they would boil it in a solution of ash and water in order for it to be edible, so to speak. It's more easier, though. It's much easier for a American to pronounce Spanish words, but Mexicans cannot differentiate between wood and wood. Okay, good point. I know for a fact that there's a different. Okay, if I remember correctly, a lot of the Spanish that is taught in school or American schools that are, of course, when it's actually available, of course, is that it's Spanish or Spain Spanish, Español de España, pretty much. So a lot of like words that would be, a lot of words can't really translate well into the various dialects, not only Mexican Spanish, but also the dialects, original dialects of Mexican Spanish. I know for a fact that there's a region, what is it called? The Exocolatl? No, Exotol. Starts with the OX region, has a completely different set of language rules compared to that of course, Spain. And of course, Spain has its own mess. Not only does Spain has the Basque region, but also Catalonia, which is a blend of Spanish and French, which in some forms would be described as drunken Spanish. Yeah, that's the word, what I'm looking for. Axolote, or axolote. I hope I don't know why my brain is interpreting that as like axolotl or something like that, or even quetzalcoatl. Don't know why my brain is connecting that, but the way I at least envision, or at least read that as is axolotl. No, that isn't it. That isn't the word I'm looking for. It starts with an OX, and then it starts with OXC, if I remember correctly. Give me a moment while I'm trying to read that real quick. Occitan, my beloved. That's the sister language of Catalonian. Yeah. In Spain, pronounce axolote, and un Mexico pronounced the a whole. Oh, I see. Okay. So the X is silent, or it's treated like a H, at least in English, or treated as an A, like a J in Spanish. Okay, so it would be ajolote. Have to always add the end with romantic languages. Ajolote or ajolote. There we go. Ajolote. Sí, señor. Sí, señor, it's, ajolote. There we go. Not an owl kiss. Not an owl. Okay. I know that owl is another word. You know, I hate the Brit. No, I hate the British. I hate the British people. I believe it. I'm Irish. I am fucking Irish and Scottish. Don't you hear? Don't you hear the difference? Yes. Thing is, here's the thing, Lunar Echoes. What I would recommend is ditching English altogether and dig up Celtic. Dig up your regional Celtic dialect and reject anything that is British, including English. Unfortunately, I can't do that because America does not function that way. Unfortunately. Actually, it's getting better with a lot of signs being both in English and Spanish. But either or. Sí, bueno, bien pronunciaciones. Is it pronunciaciones? I'm trying to remember the core subjects of Spanish class, or at least the core things in Spanish class, at least. I've heard American school system is pretty bad. It does its job, I want to say. There's definitely a lot of cracks that people slip through, and let me tell you, a lot of people slip through them. There's definitely a lot of improvement that it needs to be made. There's also a lot of good things, a lot of opportunities that it provides, insofar that you can navigate the system and have a pretty good foundation to build off of, which a lot of people unfortunately do not have, and that causes a lot of cracks, or a lot of people to slip through said cracks, unfortunately. Yeah. What is the strongest alcohol I have? Actually, a lot of this stuff is, a lot of my spirits right here are 40 proof. So I don't really have the strongest alcohol, so to speak. A lot of them are just like, actually that, no, the Wild Turkey is 40 proof. The Smirnoff is 40 proof. Suntory whiskey, that's 43 proof, or 43%. That's 86 proof. Oh wait, no, I'm reading the percentages, not proof. No. Think of the Wild Turkey at 48.5%, the Smirnoff at 40%, the Suntory whiskey at 43%, so that's a little strong. Bacardi should be, 40%. 40%. What are the stones? What are the stones? We don't... Lunar. We are not a... we don't measure things in stones. We may measure things in ounces and pounds, but we do not measure things in stones. Yeah, there, I want to get drunk and fast. Okay, so the easiest way you can probably get drunk is by just drinking straight Everclear. It would probably suck, but that's pretty much how we get it. Turning off my music again. The problem is that my headphones are flipping out now. There we go. Sorry, I'm tight, a bit drunk. Well, as long as you don't say any slurs, we should be all good. Of course, yeah. As long as you don't say any slurs, we're all good. The bad thing about teaching English here is that they give you a very formal classes, and not even people in the United States use. No, no, the way I'm imagining it, because there was, at least in my experience with Spanish classes in the United States, it's definitely for us, we were definitely expected to have a pronunciation. Our pronunciation's pretty down, or at least off the tongue, so to speak. We also have a lot of for the college level, or at least some of the higher level high school classes, we're actually able to like talk with people in Spanish or interact with people with Spanish. Of course, slipping up from time to time, but hey, if you're fluent, you're fluent. I'm somewhat able to. I'm somewhat able to actually with my actual job, my full-time job, I'm actually able to do bits and pieces of Spanish with our customers, and it's been mostly successful as long as I keep the words within like 2, maybe 4 words, so to speak. So not even a sentence, more or less very direct means of like pointing out how much of this, what to do with that, or how much we have, or if we don't have anything. No más happens a lot, unfortunately. No más. No menos. I use my Spanish. Okay, for some reason, okay, so now my okay, I'm actually now going to have to catch up with the Red app now. Makes it awkward in French-speaking towns. Yeah, I would expect that, especially if you're using like something akin to Catalonian in French in a French-speaking town. Probably a northern French town, because I know for a fact that the southern parts are different, or at least like personally different. Because I don't know, they're less snobby, I suppose. Why are Americans so bad at chess? Yeah, I read that right? I don't know, DeSalvo. Let's do a versus mode at some point. I challenge you to a chess game on stream. I'm willing to beat you. I am willing to beat you. How dare you fucking... I'm going to represent the entirety, the 324 million people of the United States of America in this challenge against you, this chess game against you. It's not even a best out of 3. It will be 1 game, and that's it. On stream. I just have to figure out the date, that's all. After all. Boy, it has to be a great chess. Exactly. Rain's got that. Is that Pippa behind the... Oh, yeah. That's our Pippa. That's our Pippa standee right here. For Lunar and Humbertop, like 2 weeks ago, I did... Actually, 2 and 3 weeks ago, I did streams doing... Actually, this whole entire setup was because of Face Connect. If you guys know what Rooney Rose is, or who Rooney Rose is, she's a VTuber that did cocktail streams. I had an issue with it, though. Well, actually, a few things. I had that issue with it, and I felt a little challenged with our local Russian friend pointing out something about cocktail streams. I don't remember even why, but this is because I found that Rooney Rose not showing how to make the cocktails and just telling telling how to make them to be just meh. It's low effort. It's great yapping. It's great yapping. I like it. And I'm not trying to shit on them for not doing it, but I feel like it could also fall under bad content. I feel like you should show, not tell things, you know? You know? As an artist, as a person that does art, I feel like I should show things rather than tell them. All right. So as a result, I'm making cocktails. Sometimes I'm cooking things, but that's secondary to the main point of this entire broadcast. It's by showing y'all. It's by showing y'all how to make fucking cocktails and doing it somewhat right, or mostly right, or at least right within my skill set. Will I ever get around to making a gin fizz, or making a fizz where there's like a foot long's worth of fizz and bubbles and foam? Probably not. But I can at least shake a cocktail. I can at least stir together some Budweiser into ruin a drink. I could probably ruin a drink by using Budweiser. Can you make a Peter Colada super strong with alcohol? I can. Oh wait, no, I can't. I don't have the peanut. I have the colada, but not the peanut. I have no peanut, unfortunately. I cannot do that. I cannot make the Peter Colada, my friend Lunar. Gotta post on Discord. I just win a chess game right now. Gotta post on Discord. I'll look forward to it. I look forward to looking at it. Boy, I meant French towns in America. Wait, there are French towns in America that actually speak French and actually have like a... Oh, okay. They didn't go through the same process as Germantown. Okay. Reigns, you're gonna have to make a list for me to list of places that I should actively avoid because of how uncivilized and unsimulated those Frenchies are. It's like you're gonna tell me what parts of the United States are Quebec and I'm going to try my best to avoid them as much as possible. Because I don't want to. Actually, I take it back. I might jump in for the occasional thrift store, but still. The further north you are in Maine, the more you need French. Yeah, that sounds appropriate because of how Newfoundland and most of Canada was French until the British took its territory and forced most of the Frenchies out, which I guess traveled down south to Louisiana. Or at least that's how Alton Brown described it back on Good Eats or during the episode where he does crawfish. Can you make a mix or different? You can... Wait. Can you make a mix or different... Can you make a mix or a different kind of pina colada with the alcohol you have? I want to be drunk so fast I can... Actually, if, actually... I'm actually gonna post something real quick. It's not something that'll get you drunk real fast, and I doubt that it's actually very easy to make because I personally had to source one of the ingredients by making it myself, doing a homemade ingredient, so to speak. That being white chocolate liqueur. And I made a wonderful orange creamsicle for the second Face Connect cocktail stream I had. So I'm gonna quickly drop these nuts into your mouth real quick. Hey. Oh no, don't worry about it, Lumber. He's just drunk. He's gonna have to definitely have he's definitely gonna have a horrible hangover by the end of it. Can I take a picture? Can I take a picture? Go ahead, take a screenshot, my friend. Spread it around. Be my little advertisement, monkey. We are in the Quebec danger zone. I gotta be honest, I don't like Las Vegas. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not gonna... Yeah, no. I would recommend, like, New Orleans over Vegas, not gonna lie. And I say that because I not just because I have the bias of visiting New Orleans one day and going down the street of Bourbon. But, you know. I can teach you... I can teach you French! If you want me to. Maybe. Are they free? Are they free lessons? Just avoid the north end of Maine, lol. I'll keep that in mind. I'll definitely be keeping that in mind when I'm in New England. I mean, the local economy is just... Yeah, the local economy is definitely all casinos and strip clubs. So, the local economy of Las Vegas is just casinos and strip clubs. So, if you go to New Orleans, you'll get the local economy is solely based around alcohol and strip clubs. Far different from that of Las Vegas. And I say strip clubs because there are strip clubs on Bourbon Street. I don't know the quality of them. I've never been in one. I have seen a hooker and a pimp though. I know for a fact that Bourbon Street had those. 1 month membership after you pay off the American debt. And after you pay off the American debt. The Scottish debt to America? Is that it? Is that what you're trying to point out? What you're trying to get out? Huh? Huh? Oh, a proposal for classes. Oh, the proposal for classes. Oh, Sensei, please teach me more of this weird and disgusting language called French. Oh, mon ami. Not the whole world, so much you need to pay me for a month membership. You definitely want that ship, don't you? Don't you, I'm not drinking that. I'm not drinking that. I was trying to reach for this drink, or reach for this bitter shit. No, I should drown you. I should put you into the sewers because of the shit you put me through. Great for you, mon ami. Maybe we'll see what happens when you sober up. Oh my god, hot. Yes. Yes, very hot. Alright. I think I had enough. I think it's been a good 2 hours, 40 minutes. A good hour or so of just talking right now. Some underworld Spanish would it be bad? Oh, actually, yeah, not gonna lie. I would like to have that. That definitely goes into dialect, or the dialectics, so to speak. The real dialectics of Espanol. But okay, yeah. What am I announcing before I sign off, or do the streamer sign off, whatever the fuck? I have a Ko-fi. Donate if you want. Tip me if you want. I don't care. Just a reminder, if you tip me, make sure that in the Discord that you recommend a cocktail for me to make on stream. Because I don't want the donations just to be like me enriching myself. I somewhat want them to also be like me making cocktails, or whatever cocktails that you want to whip up, or want me to whip up on stream. Or at least, like, I can, like, group them together and make them into, like, an entire stream where you guys tell me what to do. Or you tell me what to do. That sort of stuff. Please refrain from sending, long messages. I wonder what what you were trying to put out. Rains. Local economy still. I actually want to check on Restream, because that's always funky when it comes down to, long messages. Oh, okay, you were just explaining you can make a old-fashioned. An old-fashioned with 2 ounces of bourbon or rye whiskey. I always like a bourbon old-fashioned, thank you very much. 1 sugar cube. Why a sugar cube? Okay, I'm not even going to sign off. Why are you using sugar cubes? We live in the world of 2024. Why are you using fucking sugar cubes? Okay? I get you can probably dissolve it with the bitters and maybe some club soda or whatever the fuck. But there is simple syrup. You can make simple syrup, my dude. Okay? Okay, why are you not making simple syrup and using that instead of fucking sugar cube? It's so much work. Why are you making so much work for you? Why? Why? Of all things, you should be... You disappoint me. You disappoint me. I understand it might be the classic method, but I feel like the modern method is just so much easier. So much... sugar cubes are easier to eat. I suppose. Old recipe? Well, old man, the time is now. The truth is, I really liked you. Try harder. Really try harder. I guess that will be it. It for tonight. Because I have an incoming, what is it called? Blackout? Order? Curfew. There we go. A noise curfew coming up real soon. So, we're just going to be ending it up right here. I'm 18 years old. Not old, you are old. I am a hag according to the internet. By the definition of the internet, because of my age right now, I am considered a hag. Now, I'm actually going to stop. I'm going to start cleaning up, and I'm going to finish off the rest of the night. Probably watching an Amazon original or something like that. I might do some Ultra Kill later in the week. Maybe Saturday, depending on how my energy levels are at the moment. Maybe it could just be tomorrow because we have about 4 people working on the line tomorrow instead of 3, including me. So yeah. Do you remember the day when America? Wait. Do you remember the day when? Do you remember? Do you remember the day when America by free country? Anyway, again, let's actually get to the end of this. Let's see. Ko-fi did that. Reminder, you guys if you guys want to donate, also send a cocktail recipe. We'll get around to that eventually. Try the Army and Navy. Tomorrow, if not Saturday, I'll continue Ultra Kill. And I think that's it. So, without further ado, Hagtubers are in prime meal state right now. Yes, they are. But without further ado, I thank you very much, everyone. Thank you very much, everyone, for coming, watching. I look forward to streams like this. I wish you all a good morning, good night, good evening, good whenever it is that you're watching this. And I'll definitely see y'all later, another time. Bye. Yes. Yes, Humber. Yes. Yes, we do remember. And we're keeping it. Thank you very much.